How's it going, guys? Objector here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Overwatch's designated sniper, Widowmaker. Yes, I know Hanzo qualifies as a sniper, and I love him too, but Widowmaker is the standard sniper in the game, and plays much more like you would expect for a sniper, getting to high perches and setting traps while picking off enemies from afar, and she's the only character that can scope in. Widowmaker is probably one of my favorite defensive champions. Maybe not as effective as the turret champions, but if played correctly can really help support the team. I just have a lot of fun playing her. So let's get started so you can make the most of her one shot, one kill rifle. First, let's go over her weapons and abilities. Her primary weapon is Widow's Kiss, which can fire as a sniper rifle when scoped in, or act as an SMG in close range. The SMG mode isn't going to do a ton of damage, but it may give you a few kills if someone tries to sneak up behind you, so listening for footsteps is going to go a long way in being effective. In her sniper mode, instead of pulling back a bolt action, the power of her shot has to rise from 0% to 100% between shots. While she can pump out shots in rapid succession, it's usually best to wait until it charges up to at least 70% before firing a second shot, unless you're just trying to lay down suppressive fire or land a quick follow-up shot to finish an opponent off. Next, she has her grappling hook, which can make or break a Widowmaker player because it's key to positioning well. If it hooks, it will pull her towards the surface, and if it doesn't hit a surface, it won't be put on cooldown, which is nice. Do keep in mind, it won't always pull you to the top of a building or platform, and steep roofs will force it to slide off, but it's going to allow you to reach high up vantage points, which is going to give you the best vantage point over an objective in most situations. Don't forget the grappling hook can also be used as a quick travel device to escape enemies, and don't forget to use it to reposition occasionally so the enemy team doesn't know where you're at all times. And next up, we have her Venom Mine. This will shoot out and attach to any surface before arming. When an enemy walks by it, it detonates and poisons them over time. This doesn't cause a ton of damage, but it can be used to help hold choke points, but its main purpose is to notify you of enemy locations. It can be used to watch the flank routes coming behind you or around corners, and will give you a notification when it goes off so you know when to look for that enemy. And also, that damage over time could save you in those close quarter situations, so do keep that in mind. And lastly, we have our ultimate, which is Infosight, which is probably one of the most underrated ultimates in the game because it doesn't do any direct damage like most of them, but it's basically a wall hack for your entire team. Not only does it allow you to see all the enemies through walls, which is huge for a sniper and allows you to line up some awesome headshots before they even come around the corner, but it gives the same sight to your teammates so they can pre-fire around corners as well. Now that we know her weapons and abilities, how do we make the most of Widowmaker? Playing Widowmaker well is knowing the map and using it to your strengths. She's going to do well in payload matches where the map has long lines of sight and few indoor corridors where enemies can not only easily stay out of sight, but also use it to flank her. It's also smart to take up different sniping positions over time so you can prevent the enemy from finding counters to your spot. As you can see in this gameplay, I keep moving to different locations, both high vantage points and on the ground level, to keep my enemies guessing, which allows me to stay alive longer. And this allows me to go on longer kill streaks, as well as get this double kill on enemies that were probably heading around trying to flank my old position. Next, I'm going to say don't be afraid to go for body shots. Yes, she can one-shot headshot most enemies, but getting a full power body shot is still going to do a lot of damage and make the enemy duck back behind cover. By doing this damage, your teammates will get more finishers, and it will disrupt the enemy movement by forcing them back into cover. Also, take note if there's a lull in your choke point and you don't know where several members of the enemy team is, to make sure you're listening for footsteps nearby. While Widowmaker's SMG isn't as strong as most weapons in close quarters, if you hear an enemy flanking you, you can surprise them by being ready when they expect an easy kill, and it allows you to come out on top in most situations. By using her Venom Mines, dealing high damage body shots, and using her Infosight ultimate, she can be a great supportive sniper while also pulling off some great play of the game headshot streaks when you get to line them up. Anyways guys, that's all for this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Overwatch videos. If you haven't seen my previous video on countering Bastion, click the link on the screen now. And until next time, this is Objector, signing off.